Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Vision if you're new here, and nice to meet you if you are new. Something I realized recently is I extend so much grace to people who I think are struggling, and I will try to find an explanation for why they might be going through what they're going through. Maybe they're overwhelmed, maybe they're depressed, whatever the case may be. But when it comes to me, if I'm going through something, I don't try to do the same thing. I'm just like, you're lazy, you're worthless, etc. And I try to just find the worst reason possible as to why I'm doing the things I'm doing. A lot of times I assume that there's an explanation for everyone else, but there's an excuse when it comes to me. So for example, if a friend were to cancel plans, I would think, oh, they're just exhausted. But if I can't get something done during the day, I'm like, wow, you're really lazy, you're pathetic, why can't you just get up and do the thing? What's wrong with you? You're useless. And it's very detrimental to my mental health because no one should be saying those things to themselves. And obviously I'm working on it in therapy, but like, it is something that I do struggle with, are really bad thoughts about myself to myself. My standards for myself quite literally don't make sense. If I were to give my partner everything that I think I need to do in a day, I'd be like, oh, it's fine, take a couple of days to get everything done. But for me, I'm like, if you don't get this done in 5 hours, you're worthless, you mean nothing, you have failed for the entire day. That could mean me doing my 9 to 5, me recording, me running errands, me doing things for IVF because we're trying to start our family, going to therapy. It could be a multitude of things, and if I don't get everything done on this mental checklist that I have failed the entire day. I have not succeeded at anything. Even if I get half of those things done or 75% of them done, I have still failed. And that's a lot of pressure to put on somebody. I do a lot. My partner literally calls me an Energizer bunny all the time and is like, can you give me some of your energy? And I'm like, yeah, take it, it's fine. But it's a constant battle in my brain to get everything done, because if I'm not getting it done, then I'm sitting there ruminating on the thoughts and literally just being so mean to myself. Unfortunately, I don't think that self-awareness means self-compassion. Actually, for me, it's the opposite. The more I recognize patterns and things that I'm not doing, the more I will criticize myself and be harder on myself instead of trying to figure out the why behind it and come up with the explanation, rather than giving the excuse and calling myself bad things like lazy or pathetic or whatever the case may be. So I'm trying to turn in my self-awareness into self-compassion, but it doesn't auto translate to that every time. A lot of times I wonder how much of my inner voice is actually me. Did I naturally become this hard on myself? Did something cause this kind of talk in my brain? Was it my mom? Was it a family member? Was it a friend from my childhood that I can't remember? Or did I learn that my worth came from getting things right, not being a burden and being responsible? Because I put a lot of my worth on the things that I do and show people. And to me, if I can't finish everything on my to-do list, then I am unworthy and therefore I have failed. So I'm gonna start doing something different. I'm not gonna pretend that everything's okay, not toxic positivity or anything like that, but I'm gonna simply ask myself a question when this is happening to me. If someone I loved came to me going through this exact same situation, how would I respond to them? What would I say to them? And then I want to take those words and put that kindness back onto myself and say those things to myself to try to teach myself that you do deserve kindness, you do deserve compassion, you do deserve empathy. You are not a burden, you are not a problem, you're not pathetic, you're not lazy, you do a lot, and what you do is enough every single day. I don't think becoming a healthier person is learning to be tougher on yourself. I think it's learning to give yourself the same compassion that you give to everybody else in this world, because I think that we all deserve the same compassion that we give to others, and the kindness and love that we give to others, we need to be giving to ourselves to make ourselves the best version of ourselves. But those are just my thoughts. As always, guys, thanks for listening to me ramble. I always appreciate you being here. If you have any comments, please leave them down below. I love to hear your thoughts, and I hope you guys have the best day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.